Okay, you should turn on your camera for your stream.
¿Por qué?
Huh?
¿Por qué?
Because turn your stream back on. You have two people watching.
Me and you.
Jack left?
He had before. I mean, I don't know if he'll come back.
Hmm. Close the stream.
If he ends up not coming back, I'll just stop it because it was pretty much for him.
Yeah.
But he may.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, we got to level 3. Let me update that for me. 3. Was that 900 experience?
Yeah, so we have 900. We should have 900. Or did we get more than that? I don't remember. I thought he said we brought it up to.
Apparently he is watching.
What?
He's
Apparently
still
he is
watching.
watching.
Oh.
Close it anyway.
I can't tell. It doesn't show the viewers correctly. It just shows that it's me and you now. So I see two people watching, but under the list it only shows me. He's like stealthy watching.
Oh, he's not logged in.
Would you
Oh,
be
I
able
see.
to provide the link on Discord, please?
You linked it on Facebook.
It's okay. I'll put it in here too.
That requires me to log into Facebook.
Ugh. Such a hassle.
Yes, it's such a hassle. So much effort, man.
My room is starting to cool down a bit. Finally. Let's just all turn on our camera. Because, yeah, I
I
don't
still
know.
need to buy a camera.
I just found one in my room. Why are you running out of the best group ever, Lofier?
Because I'm waiting to see how long the delay is on the stream.
About
15
20,
or 10 seconds.
15 to 20.
I still haven't moved yet.
Yeah, it's like about 15 to 20
There we
seconds.
go.
Now you've moved.
Oops. I hear my dice through Luke's mic.
I'm sorry. Why are you rolling dice then?
I'm just throwing dice around in my hand.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
So I figured out my 2 second level swells that I'm going to get. I just don't know what my like first level is.
Don't ask
Can you
me
just
about magic.
Yeah, no,
can't you just like not take one so you just have that extra slot so you can cast 2?
Why would you want to do that though? No. Having
know.
them prepared doesn't mean you have to cast that one. You can cast the same. Your slots that you have to cast. You can cast the same spell for every single one of the spell slots she has, but the other ones just give her the option to possibly cast another one. So
Yeah, I know.
it wouldn't make sense to not take it.
I don't believe I won't be able to cast them twice in one turn without a rest. I still need a rest to get the spell back up.
No, but what it is you have spell slots. So like at level 3 you have 4 first level slots and 2 second level slots, and that means you can cast 4 first level spells. It doesn't have to be different first level spells, it can be the same one, and you can cast 2 spells at the second level, whether it's second level spells or 2 first level spells cast at the second level for the extra benefit. Let me see. To your table shows any slots you have to cast spells on.
I still haven't used any of my spells yet. Either of my spells, I should say.
You actually know all of your druid spells, but
Okay.
but the thing is you have to prepare.
You can only cast 4 of them?
You can
and
no, you
prepare
have to
them?
prepare them, which means your wisdom modifier plus your druid level. So what's your wisdom modifier?
I think it's... Hang on a second. Check on this. La-da-da-da. Yeah, wisdom's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
So that means that at third level you should have 6 spells that you can choose between first and second level that you can have prepared to cast for that day, and you're only able to cast those 6 spells, but you can cast them up to the 6 different, you have 4 at the first level, 2 at the second level. But you can have them prepare any of the ones that are in the druid list. You can have prepared. You don't have to specially learn one. And every time you take a long rest, you can actually change what spells you have prepared. So say like when you need like a new spell, you can take a long rest and then change what you have prepared. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you erase what you have?
Where'd my token go? It disappeared. My character disappeared.
Oh. Oh. There you go. Wait, where did you go? Uh-oh. Jason DC'd.
Oh, it might be that.
Please didn't go out.
Does he know he didn't ignore us?
Well, why would he ignore the best group ever? It's a sin. That was weird.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, another lightning strike.
That was a
Okay.
disadvantage stealth roll.
With a 2020.
That was a disadvantage stealth roll.
Too bad you rolled that right now.
Yeah, not when we actually need it.
Now you wasted it, so when we're about to leave, you're gonna get like double ones or something.
Completely did not notice you.
Thanks.
All right. Now, if I remember correctly, you all just kicked the crap out of a lot of kobolds and some troglodytes.
And it was very loud.
And it
Very
was
loud.
very, very loud for some odd reason. I mean, I don't know why it was so loud.
It was, I can tell you, Ash was just so freaking loud. I don't know what's up there. She's just screaming everywhere and stuff.
Are you trying to make that persuasion roll right now?
By the way, you still rolled that one survival, so it's like everything's your fault.
Well, I'm sorry, I just kind of was a little bit out of it.
Just a little.
All right. So, and if we look at the map, you are currently in room 4.
Yes.
And we
Yes.
heard that loud roar.
You heard that loud roar echoing through the cave.
Is this after we took a rest or
Yeah.
before?
This was before you took a rest. You heard the roar and you decided to rest. Yeah. And so now all of you are fully rested and you're currently level 3, right?
Indeed.
Yay!
Yay.
Inspiration for leveling up.
So,
The circle spells don't count as my 2 third level spells learned, yeah?
the circle spells that you have.
Yeah, I learned circle spells. As level 3, I also get 2 second level spells.
Let me take a look at the handbook. 1 second.
At first, I thought he was like heavily breathing into the thing. The circle spells are extra spells that are prepared already that you don't need to use your preparation for usually.
Sweet!
Um,
Because one of the
but you
spell
have to
circle I'm going.
expend. But you have to expend a spell slot for it. It's always prepared and doesn't count against the ones that you can prepare each day, but you still spend a spell slot to cast it.
Yay!
So
Oh, did y'all figure it out?
yeah, it's in the book right there.
Do you know what page so I can just double check on it?
68. It's at the very bottom
68.
left.
Oh, there it is. Druid Circle, second level, you choose identify.
Once you gain,
Okay.
you always have it. The second paragraph. Once you gain access to a circle spell, you always have it prepared, and it doesn't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day. But when you're casting it, you still have to, obviously expend a spell slot for it.
All right, so from the second level, she gets access to a Druid Circle, which she chose.
Third.
I chose
Third.
Arctic.
Which
Okay, and you
circle?
chose.
Oh, Arctic? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, Arctic.
Okay, so the third level, you get Hold Person and Spike Birth.
Aren't they already pre-prepared?
I would say yes, they
Yes,
are.
they're always prepared, and you can have 6 other spells prepared from your modifier. So make sure you have those set, so that way.
Magic. A turn. Get it.
You just don't even.
Not my problem.
You're just a simple fighter.
Mm-hmm. Sword wizard costs slash.
Okay. All right. So just as a reminder, guys, when you get to level 4, uh, you can increase one ability score of your choice by 2, or you can increase 2 ability scores of your choice by 1. Uh, and you cannot increase a score over 20.
But are we going to can we do a feat instead or
You can do a feat instead,
cool.
instead of increasing your ability scores.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, those spells, from what I'm understanding, they're always prepared, and they don't go against your. They're kind of like bonus spells that you already know. Okay. I'm curious about this champion. That's the archetype you're using, right, Lofir?
Yes.
Battlemaster, martial, champion.
All I have at the moment is the ability to crit at 19.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's gonna be
That's all I
nice.
have at the moment.
That is going
I'll
to
get
be
more.
nice. I think I'm predicting Lofir is going to be rolling pretty high today.
Oh, that or I just wasted it on that perfect stealth roll.
All right. All right. So as you come out of the little alcove that you have discovered, that you felt that it was safe enough to uh, make into a small campsite, you rested for about 8 hours. Um, you're pretty sure you're not into the next day yet, but you're slowly approaching past midnight from the original time that you spent when you came in. Um, as you all come out of this alcove, you go back into the room that you were previously in, and you see the drop off that's directly in front of you. And also, you see a set of, um, you see a curtain uh, to your right. Uh, you can see that the curtains flush up just a little bit, as you know, signifying there's somewhat of a light breeze coming from that area. Could all of you roll a perception check?
Sure thing. That perception was before. Up here.
Okay.
Rolls higher anyways.
So, so all of you are smelling the scent of fresh cut raw meat coming from beyond that curtain. Uh, it still has a sort of like you smell the fresh blood that's in the air that's arising from that from there, and then off to your left where um, the cultists and the Drake's bodies are currently at from 8 hours ago are still there, and they're leading into another room that has just random dim light, and it's feeling a bit. The temperature you remember is a little bit warmer in that area than the rest of the cave, or at least the room that you're in.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of interested to see what's behind these curtains.
You said there's this okay. There's a smell of cut meat, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can I while I'm assuming that Ash is going to go and check it out since she just expressed interest in it. So can my character grossly go over to the corpses and see if I can cut out some meat from them?
From the what?
The kobold corpses that we have done.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Not good at all.
Are you needing
Level
help
2.
cutting that out?
Can I kind of whisper over? I'm like, hey, Fionora, can you help me with this real quick? I'm
Yeah, you're not too sure of how to
I can't
exactly
see in here.
cut this.
How do you approach this?
I can't help. I'm terrible. I
So
believe
if
you
you're gonna
Fionora's
save the day,
ask for this.
Fionora is still
Okay.
in her pre-meditative state. She can't exactly help you.
alright,
Not pre.
before I go sneaking off over here, I'm gonna go and help them.
Sorry, guys, I don't know what to do.
I'll help too.
Um, you'll try to help.
You try to help, but it's a little bit beyond you at the moment. You're used to having your meals already pre-cooked as a soldier, having it dried and given into you as rations, but you have really no sense of how to really hunt and kill and cut your own meat.
Just stab it.
Yeah.
Well,
And throw it over a fire and wait till it pops and
Ash
just
can help.
Years of
Australia-
living alone kind of
Uh,
helps.
you step up to Dare and you take the little dagger from him and you start to slowly slice off bits and pieces of skin until you get to the muscle tissue. And kobolds are not known to be very muscular, so the meat that they have underneath their flesh is actually quite thin.
That's fine. It's
You
not
can probably get about 4 ounces of meat off of their bodies.
ounces. That's
Yeah.
tiny.
Skin and
Yeah,
bone, man.
With the roll that you made and the fact that Ashelia helped you, you're only about to get that much.
Butchered it all. All right. So let me open up my thing. And four.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
ounces.
sneak off ahead.
All right.
Okay.
So
Uh,
4. Kobold meat.
oh god.
Okay, so Ash, where are you going?
Towards where the right.
To the room to
the
the right or
curtains.
to the curtains? All right. So yeah, you approach the curtains. Do you walk past the curtains? Do you examine the curtains? What are you doing?
Kind of like pull them to the side a little bit. Peek over, see if I see anything.
Sure. Sure. Uh, the smell of old blood assaults your nose. The floor is covered with dried puddles of it. Four floor to ceiling columns are placed across the chamber, and chains have been strung between them like clotheslines. Animal carcasses hang on the hooks from the chains. You see gutted and skinned antelope, deer, goats, what might be big cats, and even a few small bears. Some of this meat has been here for a while, if the smell is a reliable indicator. But also, as you brush past the curtain, the curtain itself has, as you brush it past to the side, there are little barbs and hooks on it. Could you do a dexterity check for me, please? Dexterity saving throw.
I think I'm safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good. You're golden. So you don't get damaged by the hooks, but it's
Wasting-
also it's enough to even. Do you let everybody know, or do you just keep going?
I think I'm a little bit out of range of them, and I'm kind of
Okay.
trying to be stealthy here.
Gotcha. All
Wow.
right.
Although they are wasting quite a lot of good meat in here. Kind of frustrated.
Okay. So, but other than that, that's really all you see. And it doesn't really contain anything else of value in this room.
Oh, there's nobody in here either.
No, there's nobody in here.
All right, I guess I'll leave and report back to them.
So is the meat actually good? Or is it like rotten meat?
Just as that time, Ashelia steps out of the shadows and behind you, Dare. Surprises you.
Stealth attack.
I'm assuming that they took all the good meat. It was just leftover meat that they were wasting.
Is that what it was though?
That's what I assume. I don't know.
I'm
That's what I
asking
saw.
Jason. Is it bad
What?
meat? Was it bad meat or was it like was it rotting meat kind of stuff or?
He didn't stay in long enough to do a perception check or to look around. I just described what he saw.
Okay, I'll go in then, and I will. After I go through the curtain, then I'll light my lantern, since
All right, as you
it's
touch the
covered.
curtain, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
This could have been avoided if you warned us.
I was trying to be stealthy.
All right, you take notice to the barbs and the hooks on the curtain itself.
Mhm.
It doesn't affect you.
Okay, they're actually attached to the curtain.
It's actually attached to the curtain.
Okay,
Yes.
and on like the inside, or the outside.
There, if you look at it closely, you see that they are kind of behind the curtain, but they stick out just a little bit, just the points, and they're attached to leather straps that hang on the opposite end of the curtain. It's a very clever trap for individuals who are in a rush or in a hurry.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look around and see what's around here. Ooh.
Okay. So by closer examination of the meat are fresh kills from what they look like. Some of it looks rotting or it's old, but there are others that look quite fresh, like maybe a couple of hours, like more than 8 hours old. Um, they were probably caught and killed earlier in the day, and they were brought here and skinned and gutted.
Okay, so I'm going to take the decent non-rotting meat.
Okay.
How much is that?
Um, roll a strength check for me, please.
Just a straight strength.
Straight strength. I say you can get away with about 4 pounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 4 pounds of meat, and then
Mm-hmm.
is I'm going to let's see. Is this curtain what is it being held up by?
There's a bar that is on rings, and it just slides off to the side.
So
If you take a look at it, there's actually a rod that's up against the wall. That's what you can assume is what's used to brush the curtain open when there's more traffic.
um
This is just This curtain is a precautionary thing.
is like if I were to fold it up, like I would assume knowing where the stuff is, I could do that safely, like easily ish.
I would give you an advantage roll on your dexterity check. Yes.
And I could like maybe put it in my bag of holding and possibly use it later to throw on a person like a net.
I would say you can try.
Well, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, then go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Okay, you're able to grab the curtain off and place it into your bag of holding.
Yay, barbed curtain.
As you fold it up nicely and everything else like that, you place it into the bag of holding. It goes poof and disappears into the bag of holding.
Alright, so it's a barbed curtain which was used as a trap. Alright, perfect. Yes, this is gonna be fun. So
Okay, so let me give you the stats for that. Okay, it's a dexterity saving throw of 10, or they take 1d10 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Poison.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Flat. So dexterity save of 10, or else they take what?
1d10 points of poison damage, and the maximum hit points is reduced by 5.
10 of poison. And now the poison damage is flat. Is there like throwing it on? with the barbs and stuff, is there any flat damage if I were to use it as a thrown weapon, or would it just be the poison if they don't get it?
It would be just the poison damage.
Okay. So, and -5 max HP. You said. Barbed.
Max HP is lowered to 5.
Oh, lowered to 5.
Lowered to 5?
Yeah.
Oh, so not
Ow.
it doesn't give them less -5 max. It's like actually lowers their max down to 5.
Yep. It says right here, DC 10 saving throw or take 1d10 poison damage, and the target's hit point maximum is reduced by 5.
Oh, reduced
This
by
reduction
5.
lasts. Yeah, this
Okay,
reduction
so-
lasts until the target finishes a long rest.
Okay, so not to 5, but by 5. So if they have 30, then
Yeah.
they go down to 25 max. Okay.
Right. And that's a permanent. And that's a permanent thing until they get a long rest.
1, 2.
You could probably throw that trap out behind us if we're running away.
I'm gonna just check it, just to like. So. Oh, it rolled a 1d10 instead of. Oh yeah, it is 1d10. You said correct. Okay.
Yes, 1d10.
So kind of like that. I would assume that throwing it, I would use my dexterity, correct?
Yes.
So. Oh wait, but I'm not proficient with it. I need to uncheck that. Okay. So I took off my proficiency for it. So that looks about correct. DC 10 or no, and they take no damage if it's a DC 10.
Yeah. If they make the dexterity saving throw, they don't take damage.
Okay. Ooh, this is fun.
Kind of look at you strangely as you take off the curtain.
And I.
Why are you doing this?
It's could be. Hey, you're gonna love me when I use this on some unsuspecting creature and do amazing
And
things.
where the entire cave of our position after they start screeching that they're being hooked by this barbed curtain.
You shut your mouth.
The
Every
whole
fight,
cave's
they
already
can,
aware
they
of
can
us.
screech at every fight. It doesn't matter.
I'm talking about the
Why?
next.
Why would we care about that when he's got a thunder sword that would just echo throughout the entire cave?
So, anyways, so
We are talking about Dare here.
Anyways,
You
I
let the
put that in
entire
my
cave know
bag.
about us.
I put
Stealth
that in
is
my
gone.
bag.
We just need to kill everything.
I just put that in my bag, and then I lower my hood so that the lantern hood, so that way it's a dim light instead of this big bright shining thing.
Because they won't ever suspect us coming.
Seriously.
All right, so what's going on next? So we'll take a. Actually, I'll just flip it back up. So I'll take a look around this map, and there's an exit up to the north, right? Do we see that exit on the map that's going down to what looks like room 6?
That's the room 6 is where you found all the meat.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, because he said there was 4 pillars.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. Okay. And
Effective listening.
with that perception roll, did I see anything else besides just meat?
That's the only thing that you saw.
Okay. No tools that were used to butcher them or anything?
No, nothing
Okay.
like that.
So, I guess, so I'll come back. So, I'll go ahead and shut off the lamp, and I'll grab onto someone's tailcoat.
Okay.
And, I'll say lead
I
off.
guess we'll start making our way over to room 7
And I'll
through the
Okay.
passageway.
try to go stealthily.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Should we also attempt to go stealthily through here?
Oh, good job, Lorfair.
Okay.
Isn't that a crit?
It's not well, no,
Nah,
that's
it's
for
only
attack
for
rolls.
only for attack.
Yeah, no.
All right. So
It doesn't matter that you would have to be setting it like super hard for that not to be perceived something.
let's see. Let's see, Darius. Okay, there it is. All right. So as you move from room 4 into room 7, all of you stop and take a look at the entrance archway. As you look down, the oops, the coloring of the floor is a little bit different. The shades. It's a very good paint job, but it looks something. It looks oddly different.
Hmm.
Than the what's around you.
What is it that looks different though? The rock, you said?
The floor, yes, the rocks.
The rocks themselves. Then I'm gonna stop and hold on to whoever's tailcoat I'm holding on to and stop them with me. And
I'm going to throw one of my dice ahead of us.
I have.
All right.
How many dice do you have?
I've got like 6.
I have like 1,000 ball bearings, so if we want, we could try something like that first.
Yeah, sure.
I'll throw out like a handful of like 50 ball bearings.
Okay. So as you roll out your ball bearings in front of you, they slide across the floor, and as they make it over into that archway, they start to sink in as if sitting on top of a pillow top, and then finally fall through. It was a tarp, and beneath the tarp are these sharp spikes that are sticking out 2 feet underneath the tarp.
How far across is
See,
this?
much better for me to lose ball bearings than you use the dice. Not that you particularly need them, but.
Dice is just to play with.
So now, do we now see? Is it an illusion, or was it a tarp that actually fell down?
No, it was a tarp that was nicely painted to look like the rock, but it was just a off shade from the rest of the area. It looked different.
Okay.
Crafty bastards, aren't they?
How far across is it?
It's only about 10 feet wide.
So I assume that's jumpable for us then.
Oh yeah, they could easily throw you across.
I would prefer to jump.
Upon
Let's make an
hearing
acrobatic.
this, Lofir grabs him and throws him across.
I use a
We
dexterity
we
save to
we
do
actually
it.
want to throw you after the thing you've
I
done with the
definitely
thunderstorm.
want to.
Yeah.
I will acrobatics my way out of your grab.
If you all want to attempt to jump over it, yeah, acrobatics roll would be.
Who has low acrobatics? Because I'm gonna use jump on you.
I've got bad acrobatics. I've got no bonus to it.
I've got. Isn't acrobatic strength?
Acrobatics is
Dexterity.
dex.
Oh,
I'd be
Yeah.
rolling a straight d20 and hoping for the best.
Alright,
Okay,
so
this one.
I'm going to use jump on both of them just to make sure that they get over.
Okay. So Shelly, you go over to them and you touch them on the back, on their shoulders.
Oh, I didn't need it.
Of course. Yeah, you wouldn't need it.
So it's like jumping a creek bed. It's no problem.
See? That's why I gave it to you.
But I don't think that would help a natural one.
Well, it depends what jump gives me, if it gives me advantage
It's
or
triple
whatnot.
your
It
it's
doesn't,
triple your
it's
jump
just-
distance.
Yeah, but the jump distance. I mean, if we have a.
I would
jump-
say you'd be able to make that jump with no problem, low fear.
Okay, so ignore that hideous number.
All right. I believe everybody's across,
I
right?
gracefully jump across.
Just fly across.
All right.
I'm so tall I can probably just walk across it.
All right. So
You should have made Lorfir trip his landing and take 1 damage.
Right. So, as you step into this room, this room, you see a stairway path that leads off to the right, and you see a stairway that leads up on the left, farther in. The room itself looks like various rituals and rites are conducted in this room. There, from what you can see, There's also the smell of some of the freshly cut meat is in this room. Uh, let me see. Theonora, can you
Yeah.
give me a wisdom roll? And Ashelia, give me a straight wisdom.
Just straight wisdom.
Yes.
Is that a wisdom
Not very
saving throw?
wise.
No, just
No, just
No, just straight
straight
wisdom.
wisdom.
straight wisdom.
I am not very wise.
All right,
I'm a little wise.
Theonora. From just taking a look around, this looks to be like an animal's training room.
Huh.
I would not know what that is.
Well, looks like a training room, which, from my understanding, we used to train our wolves to help us hunt in the ice fields.
So what? They would keep their
That's
kobolds in here?
Or drakes.
Or that?
So can
Should I go
maybe
sneak around, make sure no one's here?
Is there
As
any
you take a
light
look around
source?
as well,
Is there any light
uh,
source?
off to the right where the stairs are, there's a 10-foot drop. There's a ledge there, and as you look beyond the ledge, there's a thin mattress of straw covered with badly cured furs. Um, form small beds that are haphazardly positioned around the chamber. Rats and small lizards scurry through the food scraps and moldy wineskins littering the floor.
Is there any light source around here? That not like torches in the walls or anything like that?
There's a few torches on the wall, some braziers, uh, things of that nature. It seems like this would probably be an area where the kobolds. You all know that kobolds are sensitive to bright light. This is probably an area the kobolds won't spend too much time in. So could be an area where the humanoids uh, gather.
Okay, but I can at
Can,
least see.
can you all give me a perception rolls?
I
Yeah,
can,
what were you gonna say, Dare?
I was gonna say so I can at least see around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! I win. Natural 20.
All right. So just by examining the room, you spend about somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes just examining the room. Uh, Perry,
Yes.
excuse me, Dare, you come up with 38 gold pieces. You find 38 gold pieces.
Okay.
You also find a few stacks of 152 silver pieces.
Oh.
And you also find a small bag with 704 copper pieces.
Oh.
104. Okay. Awesome.
Ashelia, you find four silver dragon talismans.
Um. Is there any like text I can read on it?
No,
No, it's just
it looks like either they're formed into dragons, either into the body or shape of a dragon, or they're dragon shaped like dragon claws.
I see. Um. Well, I'm not too sure what to do about it.
Do they look
Yes, Lofir, you found a spoon.
I'm just gonna give him to Dare in case he can barter it for something.
Okay, so what is it for amulets? You said?
Four dragon, excuse me, four dragon amulets, and one is made of silver. Another one is made out of bone. There's another one that's wood and ivory. I read it wrong, sorry. So there's one silver, one bone, one ivory, and one wood.
Okay. I got almost done. Wood. Dragon amulet. Are there? Mm,
Can I check what type of wood it is?
Sure.
See if it's from around the area.
Go for it. Roll me a nature check. Okay. Um, as you take a look at the wood, it's soft wood. Normally, it would be found in any of the pine trees, uh, or possibly spruce trees that are within the area. You've seen a lot of spruce trees in the area, not pine though.
since my character was a previously a traveling merchant and stuff, and has probably dealt with different things, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can at least tell if there's any kind of magical nature of it?
Sure.
No, fuck, I can't tell anything.
Go ahead and roll it again with advantage.
Yeah.
Due to your history.
The history isn't really for that though.
There you go.
Okay. So, looking at examining the amulets, you're pretty sure they're a nice oddity, and a special type of merchant would probably pay top dollar for these. But there's no magic to them.
Okay. But I mean, just to make sure I'm not gonna like have something like, sprout in me and like.
Right.
All right, so
Oh no, I understand.
put those in my bag.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Is there how far into the have we moved around most of this section of the cave already, or are we on just the upper part of it, or?
We're at 7.
Yeah, you're at 7 now. You felt the sloping like you're going down.
Okay, but like when we did this, when we found it, we haven't actually gone down into this area too much, right?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little stealth and go check out the area ahead of people.
Okay.
I'm
Are you going
to,
in? Are you going into
Oh.
room 8? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I thought we haven't. Did we check out the whole entirety of room 7, like the down area and the up area?
The down area has nothing but mattresses and made of skins and furs and stuff like that.
So this would be going towards 8 that we're going to check out.
Okay, yeah, so then I ran ahead of everybody else before Ashelia rolled her thing. And,
They have disadvantage against me.
All right. So as you take a look, as you step up the stairs, the illumination starts to get dimmer. The smell starts to get a little bit more. What's the word? Moist. There's like a lot of moisture in the air.
mm-hmm.
All right, so it's very dank. You can also hear the sounds of leathered wings flapping about.
Okay. Can I
Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue approaching it?
can I try to see if I can perceive where they are?
Sure, you can roll a perception check if you want.
Can
Actually,
you see over there?
Clearly he can.
Yeah.
Oh, my damn
All right.
thing's doing that freaking stupid thing where it locks up my rolling thing again.
All right. As you step into the room, you step off to the corner. That's as you climb up those stairs. There's a corner that leads into the open area of 8, and what you see are. I'm trying to think of the names of what they're called, but I can't think of it. Basically, you see a bunch of spears that are stacked, standing, various pieces of armor, leather armor,
I think
just
Oh,
real
weapons
crude.
racks?
Weapon, yeah, something like weapons racks, but I forgot what they're called. But they're like they're standing in a certain particular way. I can't think of the name at the moment. I had it. But also you see 6 kobolds and 6 winged kobolds It seems like they're grabbing their spears, and some of them are walking towards your direction.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pull
I
out.
figured it as a trap.
What? I'm gonna pull out my. Can the other people, like, I'm ahead of them, but can they see me still? The other party members.
No, they can't see you. You're ahead of your party.
Okay. So I'm going to sneak back to them and whisper to them that there are six. That what the numbers are, and try to hide just where the door comes out, like on the corner, so that way the things that are going to come through can't see us as they're coming through, so I can do
Okay.
a sneak attack on them when they come, and tell everybody to get into like some kind of position. So
All right. So you see the 12 kobolds march out in order,
hmm
and they walk right past you and down the stairs that are off to your left as you come in. And you see them coming.
well, like they're coming from 8 to 7, correct?
They're going from 8 to that stairs that's right.
Between 8
Let's
and
see,
7.
between 8 and 9.
Oh, 8 and 9. And where were we? Where were all the people, my party members?
We're
Your
on
party
7.
members, yeah, 7.
Oh, so when I go out to tell them, they all go the opposite way.
Yep.
Okay, well, we wait and nothing happens, and when I peek out, I tell them. But I'm assuming we heard them go towards 9, so I'm like, I think they went the other way. So
That's correct.
just be careful. And then I go back into 8, and I want to look around to see what's around there. So I go bloop.
I'm assuming we followed along, so I'm gonna look as well.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you looking into 8? Is that what you're saying?
We're looking around at 8.
yeah.
Okay. Uh, you see various really crudely done beds, crudely done spears, and just rusty daggers. Things that wouldn't be of any value to you all.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's a shame.
Then I guess
I guess we can move along
we
towards
have
9.
to just be. I'm going to because when we go out, there's still those mushrooms that give at least a dim light in that. Well, are they? Is that pathway that goes between 8 and 9? Is that pathway go above that room 3? 4? Is
Yes,
that
it
bridge?
does.
okay? So
That
then,
is the land
That's
bridge.
the bridge that we saw earlier.
yeah, that's what I thought. So I should at least be able to see. So I'm going to try to sneak. Ooh. So I'm going to go carefully, and I tell the other ones, you know, count to like 7, and then start sneaking slowly after me. Count like a slow count to 7. That way,
Sneaking.
so that way, even if they're loud, like they're not gonna give me away per se. And I will move ahead of them, sneaking across the bridge and going down to kind of peek into room 9, assuming that I don't see enemies right in front of my face. In the meantime.
All right. Um, so as you peer into the next room, all right, what you see is you see this as you cross the bridge. Uh, the temperature is starting to rise a little bit more, a little bit hotter than the first room from that previous room that you were in. As you take a look around, um, in the center of this room is a statue, and the statue is of a multi-headed dragon, uh, which is placed on an altar.
And is that at like what corner of the room is it? Is it
It's smack dab in the center.
center, like basically where the 9 would be?
Yeah.
Okay. And what way is the statue facing?
It's facing. It's facing to the right.
Towards those stairs that go to 10.
From your vantage point, you can see the stairs. Yeah.
Okay. I'll assume. All right. So then I will wait there for the others to come up and catch up. Do I
All
see?
right.
Did I see any enemies or anything in there? Like,
Actually, you do.
okay.
So just as you step into the room,
I wasn't stepping. I was at the corner, kind of peeking in.
well, as you step to the corner,
Okay.
all right. You hear a voice off to the side, or coming from directly in front of you, and out steps this half dragon. As he smells the air, he says, "There's a familiar scent here. Show yourself."
Can I sneak back and rub the meat on me so that Well, he says show yourself, but he doesn't. I'm assuming he doesn't exactly know where I am. Because,
He just knows that he's there.
yeah, some stealthy stuff. Where is he in the room? Can I see him?
Yes, he is actually by the shrine.
By the shrine. What way is he facing?
He's actually facing your direction.
Okay.
Keen
It
eye.
almost seems that he's seeing right through you. He doesn't know that you're there, but he can smell you. He constantly sniffs the air, and you can hear him in like really clean draconic no kato saka.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
So
You better.
But that's what-
you gonna do next.
Okay, fine. I will shoot him with my short bow.
Oh my god.
It's,
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even have you on the map. I apologize.
Why'd you do this?
well, isn't that what, or do you want me to sneak away? Like, I don't know.
Dare you make?
Yeah,
you make
since I didn't
it
have you,
terrible.
since I didn't have you on the map, you could not see what was going on. So here you go.
It's
So-
just you and
Oh,
that
so
at the
you
moment.
see-
Keep that
So
in
it's not
mind.
just that one guy there that I saw.
No, you see
No.
that he's on with his entourage of kobolds and one mask humanoid.
So has combat started yet?
No.
No, it
I
hasn't.
haven't done anything.
And
yet.
can we see? Or I'm assuming it's only Dare can see them right now.
Dare's the only one who can see them right now.
All right.
And it's roughly been, I would say it's been about 4 or 5 minutes, and Dare hasn't come back.
I'm
But
going
I
to use
told-
my
I
scroll
told
of
them
fire
to-
arrows
But I
with my
told them
bow.
to count to 7 and then walk up, to follow. So
Okay.
they should have been pretty much like coming up to me as I was just sitting, as he was saying. Like,
All
right
right,
up
so
here.
you hear footsteps coming up from behind you.
I told him to do it stealthily. so-
Ashelia, I'll say that you went ahead and you expended one charge of the scroll of fire arrows onto your arrows. Okay.
So I kind of like motion a shish motion, but if we attack, would this be considered a surprise attack for everything else that's there?
No, because he is alert to your
He
presence.
is, but what about the kobolds? They're stupid.
You would have
Uh,
alerted them all by saying
Yeah.
that.
Shh, they don't know. They don't know where. They don't
Uh,
know where we are though. So.
low fear. Can you roll a perception roll for me, please?
Perception.
Yes.
Normal perception.
All right. You just speak Elvish, correct?
Uh,
Yeah. We all normally
Elvish
speak English.
and
Shall we-
Godlick.
Shelly is the one who speaks
Goblin.
Draconic. Everybody else can speak Elvish.
Okay.
Common, Elvish, and Goblin. Those are my languages.
Yeah, but you don't speak common though. It's a rough common,
That's Ash.
right?
That's Ash.
Oh, that's Ash.
Ash
Okay,
is the
sorry,
rough
my bad.
common who speaks Elvish and can speak Draconic, but can do it fine. Just doesn't realize that she's doing it when she does it.
Gotcha.
So much. But
All right. Little fear. What you hear Salal Ka Sholaba Kada, which translates in your mind, I smell you. You survived. I don't know whether to be disappointed or pleased. It's a mix of both, I think. Show yourself.
Oh boy.
I whisper to Larfear, why don't you go out and then we'll just kind of like hide here and get your back. Because if he goes out, then at least the other kobolds will think that that's what the guy was talking about, if anything, you know? And so,
I'm seething with rage right now, so I can't really hear you.
well, that would make
Well, I
sense.
mean, we can just let him go out anyways.
Yeah,
He's
so-
gonna go
so
out.
I'm just kind of like letting him go and staying hidden in the shadows.
Yeah, I'm going out though.
Oh yeah, go on out. So step
We're
out,
right behind you.
step out there. So we'll be like
So,
like
low
hidden
fear,
up closer.
do you step out?
I step out.
All right.
The
So as you
seriously
step out,
angry face, and you're
so
need
as
to
you
roll
step,
intimidation.
so as you step out, and
I'm gonna hold my possible turn that I could have taken for movement for the kobolds to attack them,
all right,
and movement.
why don't we go ahead and go into a pre, why don't we go ahead and roll initiative here? Hold on one second. Let me get this out. All right, go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. Except you, low fear.
That
Except you.
doesn't
Well,
work, I forgot. I don't, my
Except me?
no, you're no. That's fine. I got you.
but mine's +3 because that doesn't work. So I'm gonna add that in. So there you go.
And mine's
Oh,
just
mine
not
is
adding my dex.
And I never
It's just-
same.
adds it.
Rip.
Oh.
I don't think.
I'm at 17. So can I do that? Oh, I can.
All right. One second. Let me get these guys here.
This is a great opportunity to start using Horde Breaker.
Ooh, dang.
Using a scroll, what does that count as?
An action.
It does count as an action.
Okay.
All right. So, as you step forward, Cianworth steps forward and he looks to you. And let me move these guys around here. He steps forward and he says, "So you did survive." He unsheaths his great sword.
And since
And
I was holding mine, can I attack on him since he's doing that?
you can if you wish. But right before you do your attack, he looks over to Lofir and he says, "Now we see who's the better." Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, does it look like the other ones are going to be attacking too when he's doing that? Like all these ones in the back?
The ones in the back, he goes off and he says, "Handle the rest of them.
Well, but
He is mine."
how does he know? Like he's right in there. He only smelled.
He smells you.
Shh. But since I was doing that before he was doing all that, can I? Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
can
I'm
go ahead and roll an attack if you
So
wish.
I'm gonna do that, but I'm going to pepper the kobold, not the main guy yet. I want to get rid of these extra things, and I should
I have a
since
question.
I'm
Sure, go
invisible, I
ahead.
should have sneak
If
attack.
I stay in the back here with my cloak up, so I'm camouflaged in the background, would it make it so they'd have to like roll a perception check to find me?
When you attack one, like that one would be aware of you, but the others may not. It would depend on the
Yeah,
GM.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
So I'm gonna attack that one at the top here, and I should have sneak attack since he hasn't seen me yet, right?
Okay.
I'd assume. So that's 14 damage. If he, I'm
Six
it's
is a
6.
hit, and
Okay.
that kills him.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my, in case the other ones may have possibly seen an arrow come up, I'm going to use my stealth roll to see if I, as an extra action. Oh, that was bad. Because I would
Okay.
assume at least
So
maybe like the
you,
ones next to it might have seen me, you know.
you're pretty sure that you're like, yeah, I'm a shadow. You say that out loud.
uh,
Well, they're all looking
All
at
right.
Lorfear, so it's fine.
So just as that happens, Cianworth takes a step up to you, Lofear, and he's going to swing his greatsword at you.
And that counts as my action before the turn stuff happens, right?
Right.
Cool.
That is correct.
Because you're a shadow.
Nice, a shadow.
Alright,
Well, I
let's
can't
see.
help it. My character's, personality is that risk and danger exhilarates him. So he's just so excited that he's like, I'm a shadow. Yes.
And does 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right. So he goes in with his greatsword and he slashes down. You take your shield and you deflect the blow. Ashelia, you're up.
Alright, I am going to take 2 shots at. Start working my way through these kobolds here,
Okay.
and the one next to it. So, boom,
Because of
boom.
Horde Breaker, right?
All right. They both
Yeah.
hit.
This is with bonus damage. Wait, hold on. Let me roll 1d6 as well. 1d6?
Okay.
Yeah, 1d6.
1d6.
Roll 1d6. Ah,
Except for the slash.
here's one.
Okay.
There's the other.
All right. You take both out. No problems.
Leave the kobolds to me. These guys are easy to take care of.
I just didn't want to run out for my first one.
All right. Next up is Dare.
Alright, so I'm going to run up in this area with my
You should run under low here.
okay, I don't think I should boom anymore, right? So I'll take out my short sword and my dagger, and I will get since he's next to Lorfear, I can sneak attack, and so I'm going to double attack on this dude. So short sword, phew, that sucked. And dagger, that was a little bit better there. So does the dagger at least hit?
The dagger does not hit, neither does the short sword.
18
Wow.
doesn't hit. Oh my god. And
As you come out of the shadows, and you go with you draw your short sword and dagger, and you rush up to him, and you try to do a slash against him and stab him. He brushes around and whips his tail and hits and deflects your attack.
can't believe 18 does not hit him. That's insane. Well, that's all I can do because I've done everything. So I will
All right.
chillax.
You hear this guy in the back. He yells at the kobolds, "You stupid fools! Help Lord Seansworth now!" Uh, he takes a couple of steps forward, and he says, uh, "Dodge this, Tiamat's glory." Dare roll a dexterity saving throw. All right.
What? What?
All right. So as he raises his hands and he shouts out those words, lightning streaks out of his hands and goes in your direction. Cianworth instinctively dodges the attack, and as you make your move, you take 4 points of electrical damage.
Damn, I don't have evasion yet. Okay, so 4 points.
Yep.
So 18.
Lofir, you're up.
Okay.
If you're not screaming in rage with your attacks, I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna do something a bit unorthodox. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my scroll of haste.
Huh.
So that gives me an extra attack chance, as well as an extra attack, and increases my speed by 30.
Okay.
So yeah, next time I'm going to kill him.
He laughs when you say that, and he says, "You can try."
We'll see.
All right. Fionora.
Ash, you've got the kobolds right?
Yep.
Okay. Can the dragon see the ground behind him?
The
This.
the half-born Cianworth.
Yeah.
I mean, his back is turned to it, but he has combat awareness. But what are you trying to do?
Okay. Does he know that I'm here?
He knows that if Lofir's here, his friends can't be too far behind. But
And I run up
but
into his face.
let me know what you're trying to do here.
Okay. I'm going to do my spike growth.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of doing it in around right one thing.
That way Lord Folk can be like, "This is Sparta!" and
Ar-
just kick him into it.
Actually, hang on.
You should block off the other.
I'm
This
trying to
there.
make sure that it's 20.
Attack on sight and opening.
Okay, so I'm going to do it here. So it's
Okay,
just
wow.
out of range of Lufia.
Okay.
So it's
Go
a
for
20,
it.
Oh, is
20
that...
foot radius.
oh, I see. It's an AoE attack.
Yeah, it's an AoE attack. It's
I see.
20 foot radius.
Nice. Well, couldn't you do it like here and get both of those two guys at once?
I've got to make sure Lufia is not in range, and
Yeah,
even if I do it here, is it here I was doing it?
Oh, I see.
I can hit him.
If you
and
do
hit
it,
him.
if you do it right on this guy, you'll hit both of them.
Yeah, if I do it on that guy, I'll hit you, and I'll hit.
No, I'm
Actually,
25 feet. Yeah.
No, because I'm doing it here, because
What's the radius? You
right?
said 20 feet.
20 feet. So wasn't it this one? I said.
There's the radius right there.
I said this one because I wanted to, when he moved forward, to still be in the radius.
Yeah. If you do it right there,
Yeah.
Cianworth will be there.
Yeah. So from here
Wasn't he like
to
up here?
there. That's.
Okay.
I thought the guy was like up here.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was. Wasn't the cultist like one up? there?
Yeah.
I dragged him up just to see the
I,
radius.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
thought he was still.
Yeah,
Like,
but
going
you
up to
put
it.
him down one lower.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
My bad.
So yeah, I'm doing it.
Do it.
Here?
Okay.
This one. What? This square. This pretty square. How can I make a picture?
Here, I'll find something for you. Let's see. Here we go. That there.
No,
It's a,
this one here. I'm pinging it. Who's got the arrow?
Cool.
there you go.
That'd be-
If you do it there, you're gonna hit me. Don't do it. You have to do it here.
No, too bad. I'm doing it there.
Don't table talk it.
You're going to move.
I can't move.
Don't table talk it.
Wow.
I'm doing it here.
I hate you.
Says the person who did a loud bang in the.
I didn't attack her.
You
You'll be
forced
alright,
us to
buddy.
do saving throws for our hearing.
Whatever. I did the DM.
Okay,
forced it to
so
do it.
in the 20-foot radius, the center on point within the range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area of the time is cast, the spell's cast, make a wisdom perception check against your spell save. See if
Gotcha.
you recognize the terrain as hazardous.
Okay. So the kobolds outside, if they step in, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, but the guys inside don't have to.
Only if they see it when I cast it.
Okay.
So if they're not looking at the ground or the area that I've casted, they don't see it, so they don't know it's a hazard perception, a hazard
Okay.
one.
So then I will say, in turn, Cianworth does not see this, and neither does the masked humanoid either. Because the masked humanoid just cast his spell at Dare, so he's not paying attention. And Cianworth is fixated on Lofir.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Does Dare see it?
Therefore, hey Dare, why don't you roll a perception check?
Dare sees it.
Dare, you take notice to her chanting, and you hear her spell, and so you know something is coming. And then you see out from the ground, you see her magic take effect, and the ground itself below your feet has little tiny spines and thorns on it.
There.
Good job, buddy.
That's the area.
I'm gonna keep the bush there. Don't worry. All right, Fianora. That's is that your turn, or are you gonna move?
No, I'm just staying here at the moment.
Oh, so does it do
Okay.
initial impact damage or anything?
It doesn't say anything about initial impact.
Oh, okay. Then I don't hate
Just
you.
that it creates hazardous terrain, and they take damage every time they move in it.
Then I don't hate you then.
All right,
we
so
still
the
hate you.
kobolds move up. Let's see. What's the effect on flying creatures? Does it affect flying creatures?
No, it's only for the ground.
Okay.
So if they fly,
Those are
then
flying
rip.
kobolds.
These two,
Half of them are flying, half of them are walking.
these three take the piercing damage. So go ahead and roll that.
Do I roll it?
Yes,
Yes.
because it's your spell.
Is it for all?
For the 3.
I reckon you need to roll individually.
So how many rolls of these do I have to do? There's one,
Three of
three.
them.
3.
You said it's 2d4 piercing, right?
Yep.
Okay, so roll it 3 times.
For every 5 feet traveled. How many 5 feet do they travel?
They're gonna travel.
One of them's
Wow.
5, one of them's 3. There's 2 that are 5 and 1 that's 3.
Yeah.
So for every 5,
That's-
do I roll for every 5 feet?
For every 5
Let's
feet.
go.
Just times
Yeah,
it. So
for
if
every
it's
5 feet.
5 times 2, roll a 10d4
94.
for 2 of them, and then roll a 64 for another.
10d4. Rough.
24.
That's one of them super dead.
He was just like,
So
why does this hurt a little bit? Ah!
how many d10s was I rolling?
2
2
d10s.
d10s.
I mean,
And then
d4s.
Yeah, two of those
So 2 of those,
10d4s.
and then one 64.
And then a 64.
Oh, well. That was effective.
All right, so as they run in, they're not even paying attention to the ground. They charge in on orders from the humanoid, and as that happens, as they run through, the spines just pierce their arteries, and they just die as they run in, bleeding to death.
They trip on it.
That's a second level spell. Nice. It's a concentration
Alright.
though, so you can't
you
cast
still watching?
other spells or else you drop it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Well, they have to actually. They make a. It says they make a wisdom perception check against the spell save to recognize
Isn't that
it.
if they see it?
That's
Any
if they
creature
see
that
it.
can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. So they do have a chance to recognize it before.
Yeah.
Well, for the sake of purposes and with the kobolds and the backstory of the kobolds, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Because they're stupid.
Hey, Dare, can you give me a acrobatics saving throw, please?
There's no saving throw. There's an acrobatics throw or a dexterity.
Oh,
save.
excuse me, acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics check, please.
Just want to make sure I was doing the right throw.
Okay. Seeing Worth sees Lothier stepping away from him, he immediately goes up to you, Dare, and he grabs you by your arm and lifts you up in the air and tosses you 10 feet at Lothier.
Oh, God.
Friendly fire.
You don't take Lothier. You don't take any damage because it's Dare. Dare is really light and small. But Dare, you take 1 point of blunt damage as you hit Lothier. He essentially tossed you out of the area.
Behind, like this,
About right there, yeah.
or straight back.
You can put right there if you wish, or to the side. It doesn't matter.
It
You're
doesn't
just
matter to me
thrown.
either way.
Yeah, you're pretty much just picked up and thrown. You take 1 point of blunt damage, though.
Alright. Cool. I'll take it.
Get back here, coward! He yells as he throws Dare. And he's going to take a step forward, too.
Oh, thank you.
It
he
takes
takes one
that damage. That
Yeah.
1d4.
2d4. Roll the 2d4.
Isn't it 1d4?
No, it's
2d4.
2d4 each 5 feet. That's why the five squares got them 10d4,
Yeah, but you only move 1 square.
which is 5 feet.
Yeah, you only
Yes.
moved one square.
Just 2d4.
It's 2d4 per
Okay.
5 feet.
Leonora?
Yes.
That's you.
Roll 2d4.
Why am I rolling two? Oh,
He
right.
moved.
You're not paying attention?
Don't question it. Just
I
roll
was reading the concentration.
It's 3 damage.
Something.
You took some damage.
You took some damage? Okay.
You know,
Sweet.
the fear if you just like keep running up and down that one line, you'll make him have to run 5 feet the entire time.
I think he'd figure it out.
Mindless rage at the moment. Sorry, what was that?
All right. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ash, it's your turn.
Oh, well,
Some new
2 more
powers.
kobolds to take out.
Kick off the flying ones.
Which one?
I
Which ones are
can't.
the
No, they have to be right next to each other for me to get my double attack.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of the 2 bottom ones. 28 to hit both of them.
So there's two.
14. Wait, can I choose not to use my fire arrows? Because it's 12 shots that get.
The quiver itself,
Used.
you put them in the quiver.
Oh,
so
right,
you have
yeah,
to have
I
other
did.
ones prepared somewhere else, otherwise, like in another quiver.
I do have 2 quivers. So
Yeah,
yeah, I do have 2 quivers.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had 2 quivers. So I'm using just normal. My normal. I just remembered that. I keep one on my leg and one on my back.
All right. So you take out.
Bottom 2.
All right. Bottom 2. They're dead. Skewered kobold. Okay. Ash, are you gonna stay there or are you gonna move?
I am actually going to slowly make my way back a little bit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up, Dare.
Alright, so I will do fancy footwork and come over to the side, and I will attempt my double attack again. Ooh! Yeah! Yes! Okay, that means that I get... The first one gets a doubled 2d6 sneak attack damage as well. Awesome! So that means... 16! Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 16. That's 27 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does 19 hit him?
19 does hit.
Okay, so that's... What was that? 20...
30.
Well, no, it was 31, right? I was 27 damage, right? 8,
Yep.
9, 10, 11
Oh.
plus 16 is... Yeah,
You
27.
better
so
not kill him
31
before
damage.
Lord does.
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Doing a little dance by myself. Alright. And I just like go into like a little... I have a little like ecstasy face on my... There's...
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Is that going to be your turn?
Yep.
Bud? All right. That was a big hit on Cianworth here. He's not too happy with being attacked by someone smaller than his current target.
Maybe I should have used the other movement to get back behind Lorfear, but too late.
Probably should have.
Too late.
All right.
I said end.
Let's see.
So.
Mr. Mask Man.
The masked man. Let's see. He's a little bit smarter.
So wisdom, perception check. What's your spell save, Fianora?
My spell save?
It's 8 plus proficiency, so 10 plus your modifier. Your wisdom modifier.
That's 3.
So 13.
Okay. As he saw those 3 kobolds fall to their death, he takes a look around and he takes notice that the ground itself is quite different and quite dangerous from what he is.
But that just means that he knows. If he moves, he's
Yes, he does know. So, what he does is He stays in his spot. He slides his hands across, and he says, "For Tiamat's glory," and he shoots out. Let's see, let me see the range. Yep. Okay. He's gonna hit you again, Dare.
Same dexterity thing.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Boom.
I am a shadow.
All right. You take 4 points of lightning damage as it streaks out from across his hands. Better than taking the 8.
Full
I'm
damage.
so nimble.
Yeah.
I'm so nimble. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Do, 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 do. Well, just wait until I'm level 7. You wouldn't do any damage then.
Low fear, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack mindlessly.
Okay.
We have what, 4 attacks?
I get 2 because of my scroll of haste.
An action surge. Wait.
Why is that
What,
minus 6?
-6? You hit yourself.
I have no idea why that's -6.
It said it came out as like 7 minus 20 for some reason.
Yeah. Check
That's
that out.
very wrong.
That doesn't seem right.
What is this? Oh, the longsword attack. But
Okay, longsword.
It's a mastercrafted longsword, isn't it?
Yeah.
oh, it might be because you put 19 to 20, but it looks like 19 minus 20. I think that's might be why I did it.
Okay, so you fixed it.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
roll
good.
14.
21, that's a hit.
Just give me a second. See if this works. My second attack? That is very wrong.
Whoa.
0.5?
Yeah,
What?
it divide-
0.05.
Now it's like dividing it by 20 somehow.
How did I make it 19 and 20?
It's
Well, shouldn't it be you just set it to 19 and it also includes 20?
Yes.
this one doesn't have the option for it. You have to just know it, and you just look at the roll after you're done and do that. But I mean, it depends on if Jason wants to let
Does
you
that
re-roll or if he just says it's a 1.
Okay,
So
that
that's what it
seems
was.
to be working now.
There we go. 22 is a hit.
And I'm gonna action surge to attack again.
Okay.
Just going crazy here. That one misses though.
13's not a hit, yeah.
Alright, so the damage of those first 2.
17, 16. That's a lot of damage.
It's a +2. Oh well, he got freaking 8 on the first one, 7 on the second one. So with his modifiers, yeah, +2 in his strength. Wait, why is it doing +6? Oh, is that your
Because of
strength?
my Ring of Blood and my dueling
Nice.
and the weapon.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Ring of Blood adds +2, my fighting style adds +2, and the sword itself is +2.
Yes, that's awesome.
Going crazy, man.
So how's he looking at the moment?
He is looking pretty. He's not rough, but he has a very ragged breath. He's breathing pretty hard.
Okay. So, one of the added bonuses of my action surge is that I get an extra bonus action as well. So I currently have 2. I'm gonna drink 2 of my potions of fire breath, thank you.
Okay.
2? 2?
Well, he's gonna drink 1 and breathe on him, and when it's done, he's gonna drink another and breathe.
Oh, so wait, if you drink
Well,
it during the bonus action, do you use
but
it that
no,
bonus
no,
action?
But doesn't the fire breath like last for a period of time? You don't need to drink 2. You just drink 1, and I thought it like lasts for a while or something.
I don't remember. All I have is 30 foot 4d6, Dex 13, saving throw. That's all I have written down for it.
Hold on, let's see. After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you.
Oh,
The
so
target
Okay.
must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw
So you,
or
I
take
drink one.
4d6
So
damage.
he
Yeah,
uses
you
one
drink one
action to
d6.
drink, a bonus to drink, and one bonus to breathe. Then I guess.
The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times
Yeah. See.
or when 1 hour has passed.
So yeah.
So
Don't.
4d6, there's a saving throw of 13 Dex.
Yeah.
Half damage if he gets it.
All right. So
Roll the damage.
well, yeah. Then
16.
Jason will roll the deck save to see.
All right.
Dex save, and if he passes it, he'll take 8 damage from it.
Awesome.
Let's see. What's his?
So bye-bye action surge, and bye-bye scroll. And I had one potion, but I still got 2 charges
He
left.
takes 16 points of fire damage.
Yeah!
As you pop the cork of this potion, you down it really quick. You feel your stomach churn and smoke comes out of your nose. You open your mouth in a loud belch, and fire spews from your mouth and directly hits Cianworth. You see
Did not
him
expect that.
take the brunt of it with just like a trooper,
He's
as a
taken-
true warrior would.
He's taken 80 points of damage already.
Yeah.
Insane. From 2 people.
All 3. If you count
Yeah.
Theodore over there, that's
Oh,
fine.
yes. Yeah. Oh, then even more than that. 80. Whatever you rolled.
4.
83.
All right, Feonora, it's your turn.
Okay, so concentration is I can still attack and move.
Yeah, so
And
you
does it
just
break
can't. Oops.
my
you just can't
concentration?
cast another
So-
spell.
Because I have so many spares. I love my spares. Let's see. I'm going to be smart, and I am going to move over here. Where's that? 30 meters.
On a side note, how long does the scroll of haste last?
Scroll of haste.
Isn't it 1 hour?
I think it is.
Okay, so I'm going to move here, and I'm going to throw a spear at this beautiful guy here. And,
Oh, all right, go for it.
and where are my spear throws? Wow, I suck at my
Into the
spear
ground.
throws.
Let's see. No, that does not do damage.
No.
So you chuck your spear at him, and it just falls really short, like 15 feet from him.
Into the
On the ground.
spikes. Ooh.
Yep.
All right. You don't have to roll concentration, right?
Me, no,
That's if she's being
no.
attacked.
I only have to roll concentration if another spell. Oh no! If another spell requires concentration, I break concentration. If I take damage, I'm killed or incapacitated.
Gotcha. All right. The kobolds. Let's see. The one that's flying is going to move here. He's flying. He's going to move there.
Oh yay!
That one's flying,
1,
though.
2, 3. Oh, is he flying? Down.
Yeah, he's flying. Yeah.
Damn it! Lucky.
This one takes a step in. And he sees him take damage. This one behind him says, like, uh-oh, and walks to the back. Go ahead and roll your d4 piercing damage for the one that stepped in. Okay, he takes 4 points of damage. And he's looking really bad. He's looking pretty bad. All right, so this one is going to take his sling and he's going to hit you with it. Fiona?
Am I in range?
Oh yeah, you're in range. Just double check that. Yeah. Does 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 3 points of blunt damage, and go ahead and roll that concentration.
Take damage when you're concentrating spell. You must take Constitution saving throw. Uh,
Low fear. Okay.
Yes.
So you make your Constitution save.
I'm pretty sure I passed my concentrations.
Yes, you did. Let's see. Low fear. The other winged kobold who's standing, he grabs his spear and he chucks it at you, and it barely misses Cianworth and lands right between you two. Cianworth takes a look back at the kobold and just growls at him as that happens. The kobold immediately backs away. All right, back up to Cianworth. All right, Cianworth at this point is looking extremely rough, and as he's breathed, he says, "You haven't bested me yet." He takes a deep inhale. I have
God.
something of my own as well, and he opens his mouth. Let's see. And let me just double check that particular move.
Can I make a perception roll to see or to notice that he's gonna go for a breath? Possibly shoot him in the mouth.
Dare and Low Fear, can you roll reflex or reflex saving throw or dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, Lophier is too crazy to actually pay attention to anything. He just wants him dead.
Why'd you have to breathe on him when I'm here?
This is gonna hurt, just FYI.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
All right, you both take 27 points of electrical damage.
I fall unconscious.
Are you below 0?
Yes.
I am at 0.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So,
I
Dare, give
just
me
got
a
0.
saving throw. You don't make it.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 2 more saving throws. Low Fear, you're at 0?
I am at 0.
Okay, very well. Thank you. Let's see. As he steps over your body, Low Fear, the last thing you hear from Cianworth as you pass out, he says, "Pathetic." And he steps right over you. Fionora, go ahead and roll the 2d4 piercing damage, because he does step off of the square.
Please be 8. Please be 8.
Okay. All right. So that's his turn. Ashelia, Ash, you're up.
Could I would I be able to casting a spell would be my attack, right?
Yes.
A spell would be your attack, yes.
That's lame. I have to waste a
It's
turn
your
for Hunter's
action.
Mark.
Oh, you should have done that before.
Yeah, I know. I should have done that way earlier. I was tempting to mark him before we started combat, like with using the scroll. But I was thinking you guys would be able to get him down fast enough.
But no, Hunter's Mark though is a bonus action, not an action. The casting time.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, so would I be able to use Hunter's Mark on him and then attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so I use Hunter's Mark on him. Which
Okay.
gives me, what, 1d6 extra damage if I hit?
Yep.
And advantage on any wisdom or wisdom travel. Okay. And then I'm gonna move back a little bit, sneakily, because I don't think he notices me yet. And I'm going to fire
He
with.
smells you.
Oh fuck!
15
Didn't
does
even hit.
not hit. No, it doesn't.
Damn.
All right. That's his. That's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Dare, you're knocked out.
So I have to
Uh,
do another roll, right? Or no?
no. Next turn.
Okay.
Isn't it the masked man?
Yes, it's the masked man. It's gonna move 10 feet.
Ha 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 ha.
4.
44.
Nine points of damage. Okay. Yeah, he looks pretty rough after that step. Looks like somebody
Seriously,
could.
still lived.
Just keep moving over.
Looks like if somebody blows on him, he would die.
Just keep moving out of range.
Can you
Lothier,
use
you're
the
not.
healing one? Lothier?
Fëanor, you're up.
Okay. Question: how long has this battle been taking place so far in the?
It's been up for 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Each round is roughly a minute.
So you still have like 7 rounds left.
Yeah. Rip. Okay.
Well, you don't have to keep it up. Like you can choose to stop it and let it go. But
Okay. With the wand, what's the range on it?
oh, the healing wand that I thankfully gave back to her.
It's within range. 30 feet.
Thank God I gave it back. Just
Aren't
saying.
you lucky? It wasn't about if I fainted. I didn't faint.
You may soon.
Gotta make that heal quickly.
You can get either of us, but I would.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where I'll be in range,
You're in
but
range.
away from him.
You're in
I want to make
range.
sure I'm
Do
out
it
of
and
range
then
of the
move.
dragon as well, or like just not directly in front of him.
Well, move afterwards, but you don't. You know.
Okay, so it is 3d4 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on Lothier.
Okay.
Oh, it's before his turn in the order of the schemes too.
12.
Cool.
All right.
Okay,
So
is that a cat?
what?
No? Okay, I was hearing things. It's okay, it's okay.
All right. So you extend out, and this twig of a wand extends out as you reach out, and you see this glowing light extend out from it and hit Lothier's unconscious body, and it just hits him repeatedly. Just as that, Lothier, you take a huge gasp of air and you come back, and you can see the ceiling of the cave and a tail.
Grab it. Grab it.
And that's what you see as you come back up. Fëanor, do you want to move, or what do you want to do?
Yes, I am moving.
Okay.
I am running away.
don't run in front of me.
Nope, too
Running
bad.
towards a
I'm running
kobold,
here.
too.
I would rather go towards the kobold than go towards the masked man or the dragon. Dude.
Alright.
All right. Let's see. The kobold's turn. He's gonna take a step out. Go ahead and roll the 2d4 for that kobold, but I'm sure he's dead unless you roll a 1.
You can't get one on 2d4.
No, that's true.
He's
Oh yeah.
dead.
Oh, that's right.
You could 2-1.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's like,
That guy's gone.
like tries to run out. He's like, ah!
He's like, I made it! No, I didn't.
He's dead. And so he goes up there. Let's see. This guy goes here next to you, and he's gonna swoop down with his dagger. He's gonna hit you, or he's gonna attempt to hit you, I should say. Does 13 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Didn't you
Oh,
upgrade your armor?
ow, ow.
Didn't you? I thought you had upgraded your equipment.
Because I was out using leather armor, all it did is if he grapples me.
Oh, and
Because
that's
it's leather
11
plus the vines.
dexterity. But yes, I forgot. So
Yeah.
you're still at 12.
All right, so go ahead and roll the Constitution for the concentration.
Where's my constitution? Concentration. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no, I've still got this.
All right, very good. All right, let's see. It's their turn. Okay. Let's see.
The winged kobold's not gonna move.
No, he's staying there.
Oh, okay. Let's hope he
It's a
moved
step
into the
there.
dragon.
No. Go away. Go away. Go away.
All right. He looks over to you, Ash, and he takes his spear and says, "That wasn't a bad shot, but how about this?" He takes his spear and he throws it at you.
It's probably gonna hit regardless what it is. But I'll live.
It's super mad. It's like the lightning spear that like turns lightning and zaps you.
So that was a
No.
24.
The lightning spears are pretty strong.
Okay. I know this hits you. 22.
Yeah.
It doesn't crit, so you're fine. You take 5 points of piercing damage as the spear gets hawked into you, and
Nothing.
it's in your stomach at the moment. All right.
I look down the spear with a grunt and just like, that's it.
All right, Ash, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot at him. Oh,
Okay,
shit. 22 to hit.
that hits.
15 damage. Plus
Okay.
Hunter's
roll
mark.
one.
You have hunter's mark.
6 and roll 1d6. 3 bonus damage and 2 fire damage.
Oh, he's looking really bad right now. After that hit. He's looking really rough right now.
I just laugh at him. How about that?
He says, "That's a good hit as well, but I have something for you."
Oh shit.
All right, Dare, give me another death saving throw.
Come on, Dare. Come on, Dare.
Oh
You
god.
fail it. You have one more saving throw.
Or she can.
Not
Uh,
looking too good.
Lofear, you dust yourself off, and
Go for the charge! Go for the charge!
what are you gonna do?
Charge him and stab him in the back.
I'm going to, because I've got the scroll of haste thingy, I'm going to run in front of my friends. And I'm going to attack.
Still have 2 attacks, right?
I still have 2 attacks,
He has 2
yeah.
attacks and he still can use his bonus to breathe in his face.
He's dead.
They both hit.
He's probably dead. I still think
Just
you should have gone for the charging attack to stab in the back.
So, as you gather yourself and you see Cianworth, you immediately go into once again, a blood-fueled rage, and you just run off towards him. As you step in front of him, as he's starting to gaze at Fionora at this point, he immediately says, "How in the nine hells?" And you strike him. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I like that quote. Alright, so I'm going to thrust my sword down his maw.
All right.
And then with the second attack, I'm gonna pivot this blade so it just slices the top of his head off. So everything above the jaw.
Oh,
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So, as you do that, the last thing he said was, "How in the nine hells?" Sword goes in, and everything from the jaw down is gone, or jaw up. I should say. As you see his eyes roll to the back of his head, his body immediately goes limp as you brush off his body from your blade, and he falls dead.
And for my bonus, I'll use my second wind.
Okay.
So that's 1d10 plus my level. So 13 points of HP back.
Okay. Let's see. Fionora, you're up.
Okay. I can see Dare dying over there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use another charge of my Wand of Healing
Okay.
to give Dare some health so he doesn't die.
That would be good.
Where's my...
2d4 plus 5.
It's 3d4 plus 5.
Oh, it's 3d4.
yay.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5.
11 hit points, and I take away my failed saves. Yay.
All right.
So when you get up, you're going to be feeling it even harder than I was.
There, the same thing goes with you. Consciousness comes back just miraculously as you feel like your last breath is being taken. You take a huge gasp of just air, and it just fills your lungs as your eyes, as the blurriness fades and your eyes refocus. You see the ceiling. As you move your head to the side just a little bit, you see a dead half dragon on the ground with practically no face. And let's see, that's Fionora's turn. Are you gonna move?
Yes.
Oh look, he must have been getting a little
Plus,
mouthy.
plus. Just be my shield, please.
All right. The kobold is going to take a attack of opportunity.
Because he didn't disengage.
Yeah,
But
disengage.
that's an action though, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Does 11 hit you?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I'm 11 AC. Does
Wait,
that-
what's your dexterity
If you're
bonus?
on 11, it does hit you.
What's your dexterity bonus though?
+1?
So you have 12
So you
AC
have
then.
12 AC.
Okay. Then no, it doesn't hit me.
okay, then there you go. So the kobold sees you taking off behind Lofir. He goes in for a stab and he misses you. All right. Let's see. The other kobold is going to dart off in this direction, past Dare.
Oh, that's kind of him.
Well, he hasn't noticed that I'm up yet, really, I don't think. He's just he's stupid.
Yeah.
Dare's eyes have just snapped open. He's all like, I can breathe. I'm
This
alive."
kobold
I'm
is
sure.
moving towards the room, towards the stairs in the back.
Oof.
Well, I'll take him out then.
All right, seeing where he's dead. Ash, you're up.
I moved my mark to that kobold that's running away.
Okay.
And
Bonus action.
Nice.
17's a hit. 15
oh
does
wait,
damage.
hold on.
Yeah,
I need to overkill it. I need to overkill it.
Wait, that was an overkill.
Still 16.
No, you rolled it wrong. Or did you
You-
roll it
you
correctly?
Yeah,
did.
again?
you
You
rolled
just
it
rolled a
wrong,
one.
and don't forget your fire one as well.
It didn't
Unless
roll.
you're not using the fire one.
No, I'm not using a fire arrow.
Alright.
It didn't
D6.
roll, it just did a 1, so.
There you go.
There, but still 1.
All right, so your arrow leaves the bow and strikes it in the back of the head, and he falls forward.
Oh, running away from me.
All right, that's going to be your turn, right, Ash? Or are you going to move?
Ooh, no. Running away. Running away.
Okay.
Ash move. Oh my gosh, she moved.
All right, Dare, you stand right up,
Alright, I'm going to move.
and you see this kobold just fly past you.
Yes, I'm gonna run over here though. And attack this dude.
Okay.
Do you still get the sneak attack bonus?
Yes,
because
because-
I'm next to him?
Yep. So.
Do you have to be next to me, or as long as
No,
I'm
it's-
next to
as
the
long
enemy
as
you're
within
attacking?
him, there's someone 5 feet. That's what it is.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
25. He's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead. You go in and just jump right back into the fray,
Sneak
and he goes down as your short sword and daggers pierce his back, and you just bring him down to the ground.
So now this fellow here, he's in a bit of a predicament.
Yeah. he's low health and he's stuck in these thorns.
Let's see.
Or just let him die.
He's gonna take a step forward. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I'm gonna laugh if he dies at this.
And he dies. The thorns were too much for him to handle. As they
I
pretty
I'm
much
sorry
just
for this
wrap
kobold. If he just looks around, he's just surrounded by death.
him.
Look whose turn it is next.
Low fear, you're up, buddy.
Oh boy. You still have that skill of haste too.
And you have
I
fire
still
breath if you wanted to go like crazy on him.
Use your fire breath.
That,
Just use your fire breath.
No, but he still lasts, right? So if there's anything.
It lasts for
Unless for an hour.
Yeah, so we might
Yeah.
want to save it in case there's something else that's in here too.
Those are both
That's
hits.
It's dead. It's dead.
You see him and you rush off. You jump into the air. You bring your long sword out and you slice him right down the middle, cutting him in two. And both pieces fall to the ground, still kind of twitching, until finally they stop.
I want to check the bodies.
Yeah, same. I need some arrows back.
I already know what I want to do.
Okay.
I want those dragon horns.
No, that's skull.
Are you trying?
One.
I
Are
just
you
want the
trying
horns.
to?
You have the
Are you
skull?
trying to
I
be
just
like
want the
me
arrows.
now?
I thought you
Trying to
looked
look
like
like
that.
me? Maybe.
So, should I roll something for checking the bodies, or just check? Do I just check them?
You can roll perception roll if you wish.
Can I check bodies while I'm checking for my arrows?
Sure. Go ahead and roll that saving throw for them, please.
Yo, look there. Can I
Wait.
please have the horns?
Intelligence saving throw?
As
Yes.
long as I get the skull.
You can have the skull. I just want the horns.
Should I
think
also
that's
make a
what it is.
perception for looking around the bodies?
Yeah, sure.
One skull of motherfucker.
You'd have to put that on your wall.
Mine is horns.
Mine is the lower jaw.
Yeah, it's just the top of his skull mainly.
Okay, can
So-
I finish my concentration on that?
Well, you just whenever
Area?
you're done with it, you just stop and
You can turn it off if you wish.
at any time.
Okay, it's off. It's off.
Okay.
Woof.
All right. So this is what I'll do. All right. So This chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and three of the walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture, and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of the chamber are decorated, the shallow abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a five-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by the five-headed monstrosity, flock to its side. A small wooden chest with silver and mother of pearl inlays sits on the floor in the corner, in front of the monstrous dragon carving.
When I go for picking up my arrows, I quickly notice the shiny chest, and I run over to it.
I follow after.
I'm just gonna be hacking at my friend's body a few more times just to get that last bit of anger out.
How many arrows did I recover, by the way?
You're gonna recover half your arrows that you spent. Mine, except for the burning ones, which are incinerated.
Those they're magic arrows, so they turn into normal arrows when they disappear, or when the magic disappears. So half of 7 would be 4 or 3.
You're gonna round up, so 4.
Okay, so 4.
Okay, so there's the spear that the dragon dude threw,
Uh-huh.
and the spear I threw.
Is the spear in my chest?
Oh, it's in. So can I do I roll something to see if I get those?
You can take the spear if you wish.
Just
There's
rip it out of my
there's
chest.
like 2 spears. Do I have to roll to find the one that I threw?
No, you pretty much find the other two. I mean, spears are a little bit bigger than arrows.
More noticeable.
Yeah, they're more noticeable. They're not as fragile as arrows.
Spear count goes up by 1.
Okay,
On the bodies.
there's nothing on the bodies.
Oh, okay.
All right. Feonora,
Yes.
the spear is, as you go and grab the spear, I'm assuming that Ash took it out of his stomach and threw it down onto the ground. The spear itself, as you pick it up, it's a lot lighter than your other spears.
Ooh, nice. What arrows have it?
Though the wood itself seems normal, but the weight of the spear is a little bit off. It's a lot lighter. The tip of the spear is regular iron, but there's just something very odd about the spear itself, though.
Arcana.
So
do I roll an Arcana check?
You can, or you can roll a nature check, depending. It doesn't matter which.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana.
Okay.
That's higher for me.
All right. So as you take a look at the spear itself doesn't appear to be magical in any ways. The wood, though, itself is what's known as dark wood.
Ooh.
And dark wood is a lot lighter than normal wood. And this can essentially be thrown farther. And
What's the range?
the range is twice what a normal spear is.
Wow.
120. Hell yeah. Okay. Because I like my friends. I like you guys. I'm going to create my good berries. So I've got like 10 berries. And I saved 4. I held 4 for myself because I've taken some damage. And I more or less just say, who needs the rest?
Just give him to Dare.
Be a Dare.
I'm fine.
I'm fine as is.
Okay, so
I got 25 out of 27.
that's 6, correct? That I get?
Yeah.
So I'm back up to 17 hit. 23.
You saw me treasure Dare. Don't forget.
All right. So, can I investigate or something this statue that's in the middle? See if there's anything special with it besides just or like perception or something to see if there's something that I don't know. If maybe there's like traps associated with it or if there's some kind of
With what? The chest?
that statue that's in the middle.
Okay.
Which would I roll?
The statue doesn't. Go ahead and roll a perception roll for me. The the statue, from your knowledge, does not look trapped.
Okay. So then, what's in the chest?
What's in that chest?
Oh wait! Don't open it. What if it's trapped?
Well, I'm still gonna open it.
But you want to? But I have. Well, is first of all, is it locked? Or can we check it for traps?
You can if you wish.
I would like to check it for traps. 'Cause,
All right.
yeah, traps.
Since we're both over there, so we'll both check for it.
What would this be? Investigation or perception?
Perception.
Perception it is.
You don't see any traps.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll open it.
I'll
It's
step
locked.
back. Oh, okay. Then I
Oh.
will use my thieves tools because I got proficiencies.
Okay. Go ahead.
Masterwork.
Awesome.
We should keep the chest to sell it.
And then I'm going to stand behind the chest and and open it out from behind. Just in
I
case.
eagerly look inside.
Just in case.
All right. You hear a snap from beneath the chest, followed by a hissing sound like dozens of angry snakes, or like liquid moving through open tubes. A moment later, liquid sprays out of dozens of tiny holes in the walls and ceiling. Wherever it splashes onto the floor, the moisture of the stone bubbles and smokes. Within moments, the chamber is filled with an acidic mist. Roll dexterity saving throws.
17.
30-foot radius around the chest, so that's just you two.
I'll just them too. Okay.
So just Dare and Ash. All right. All right. You both don't take any acid damage whatsoever.
Oh.
All right.
Cool.
So, what is there anything goody goodies in the chest? Goody goodies. Funsies.
Is there anything in the chest?
Oh wait, hold on 1 second.
Just a trap that you could
Give me a
see.
Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That mist.
You both take 10 points of acidic damage as you inhale the mist around.
Back down to 7. Good thing I ate those berries. Would have been better. Oh, I still would have been at 1, I guess, but so.
Okay. Do you want to wait around till the mist goes away? Or
I mean,
Can I hold my breath while I look?
you can, and it'll give you an advantage on your Constitution saving throw.
I'm holding my breath.
do we have any potions?
I'm putting like a piece of cloth over my mouth.
I've got a bunch, yeah.
You want to
Maybe-
wait? You want to toss me a healing potion so I can heal up a little bit? Then I can put over over my mouth. I'll go in because I got more health than you.
Well, I'm already there and holding my
2d4
breath. doing
less
it,
a health
so
potion.
what's? I
So,
mean, we can obviously
Dare,
see
you can
these.
roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Instead of the previous one, or with it.
Instead of the previous one, yeah.
Okay.
Give
so
me
just-
two. Give me 2 others.
Oh,
Still
no,
here.
that's fine.
Well, what's the other one? It might be higher. You never know.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm,
So we'll go with the
I'm-
19.
I'm going in as well after I heal
Okay. Constitution saving throw with advantage.
So is
Okay.
that-
Very
is
well.
that instead of that, did we already take the 10 damage and then we're doing this, or is this?
Yeah,
we
you
can
already
do 10
took the-
minutes and then we're gonna go back in.
I didn't
Yeah,
leave
so you have-
though. That's the thing is why are we rolling again? We didn't even leave. We're just
we,
standing there.
we well, I reacted and
I
just like
didn't.
stepped out a
I
little bit.
just hold my breath and was standing there looking. So
Okay. So you didn't move out of the acidic mist. You just stayed there.
yeah, because I'm already here. So I just decided to hold my breath and put thing over my thing to see what's. I mean, if I'm here, I might as well see what's in it.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna give you a Constitution saving throw with advantage because the trap went off.
Okay.
So you don't take any additional acid damage. Um, as you take a look inside the chest contains a few nice sized items. From what you can see from previous raids of the area. Um, let's see. Inside, you see a string of pearls, a gold and sapphire ring, a pouch with 5 nicely polished and masterfully cut gems. Okay, and that's it. That's all you find in there.
And I use Arcana to check if any of them are magical.
Well, how about we take them and then move out of the range and then start checking? So
Oh,
pick them
I'm
up
assuming we did that.
and we move out of the range.
Yeah.
But we have to say it, or else he could just be like, "Well, you're just sitting there." Like,
Oh yeah, right.
So-
Sometimes I forget.
So we take
It's
it.
all right.
and
Go
we move
ahead
out of the
and
range.
go ahead and give me perception or arcana. It doesn't matter.
A what?
Perception or arcana if you're trying to see if they're magic.
Okay.
Okay, you both determine that they're not magical.
Oh,
It's just
something so special.
all right. So then, we're sitting there with everybody. So I'm like, okay, well, let's. When we get into town, we can see what this is worth and have some.
Are we gonna return them or are we gonna sell them?
And I'll toss it in my bag of holding.
All right, there they go. All right. So,
So, kind of take a look around the room now that we stopped focusing on treasures and stuff and see what's around us. I guess would be
Yeah.
a good idea.
you see stairs that lead off down.
Yes, which I saw before. Is that all that's in the room?
Yep.
Lothier, are you still attacking that corpse?
Yeah.
Okay, can I go up to the corpse and like try and scrape some scales off the tail?
I think it's pretty
Sure.
natured.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Sure.
Is that nature?
Nature. Yeah. You're not able to get much. I would probably say an ounce worth of scales off of this.
So I will, while she's doing that, I'm going to sneak and kind of go down the stairs.
Okay.
Want me to follow along?
And peek.
I'll come along anyways.
Don't walk and just kind of peek into the room.
All right.
Thank you.
So as you peek into the room, guys, the chamber that opens up at the bottom of the stairs is immense. A wide ledge runs along the left wall and drops away to a pit on the right. Many stalactites descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously.
Is there anything else to be like? Are there any enemies or anything like that?
Perception roll.
Are we
Dark
looking
in there?
at 10?
They are.
You guys are
Okay.
still 9. He's hacking. You're scraping. So just kind of slinked off.
Okay. Okay. So as you take a look around the room, And you're still kind of amazed by the room itself. Dare, you take a look and you peer over the ledge. It's a 15-foot drop, and you see wooden steps that have been built that lower down into the room.
Mm-hmm.
That go lower, that lead off into the other two areas. Excuse me, hold on. 1 second. You see, yeah, that layers that go off into A.
Okay. Can I see the ledge at B, but just not obviously not down it, but can I see the ledge itself?
Okay.
Is that I mean no, I
Yeah,
mean
you
like
can
can
see the.
okay. So
Yeah.
just so I know if I can see it with my character or not. But I don't see any kind of enemies or anything like that.
Nope, not in this room.
And are there any signs of life having come through here or anything like that? Is that like a
You see a lot of footprints, a lot of foot traffic on the ground. Much of the ground is very much disturbed. Um,
Could
10A, in A, the room itself feels extremely warmer than the rest of the cavern
mm-hmm.
from down there. There is just
we
a rush of hot air coming from A.
Is
could we roll nature to try to figure out what that is?
You sure can if you wish.
To do that. Oh God. Awful
the
rolls.
room is just so amazing for you right now.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
You're
no,
right?
basking
no.
in the warmth, going like ah.
You're pretty deep. You would imagine that this would be some type of natural heat vent that's coming from deep underground, and this seems to be that's where the heat is radiating from.
Since we're
Um,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no.
do do you want to go deeper into A or not?
They might be incubating the eggs here.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. So yes, slowly and carefully.
You go back and bring the others. I'll
My
guard here.
no, it's good.
I rolled the higher stealth roll. I'm super stealthy right now.
So, but group stealth, so you make up for me. So
Hey, guess what?
As soon as she
Shadow.
leaves, I'm pretty sure you lose that group stealth.
I was with her. She said to go back. I said no, and so we're going together, sneak around. So I had already said he asked if we're going in. I said yes, and then she said you should go back, but I'm sneaking around with you.
Alright, so I guess we'll go back and bring the others.
I'm going deeper. I want to see what's going on.
You're going deeper.
Yes, that's what I said. That was my decision.
Okay, fine, I'll follow you.
Hey, Lafayette,
Yeah.
you done hacking that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Can I do a perception test or something to see, like, realize that they've been gone for a while?
Sure, you can.
Just been hacking at this thing for like 20 minutes.
Going all predator style on it, just cleaning
Wow,
the
I don't
skull.
pay attention to anything.
you're
I'm just watching
really
you hack.
amused.
I'm like, yeah, that's amazing.
I've calmed down so I can check. There we go.
They've been gone for a while. You notice that you don't hear the sound of your little friend or even Ash for that matter.
Did any of us happen to notice which direction they went?
You would assume that they probably either went towards a rope ladder that you take notice of, or down the stairs.
What sounds more correct to you, Fiona?
Okay, so the way I see it, if they went down the stairs, I'm pretty sure something would have alerted us saying that they went down the stairs, possibly. Possibly. But knowing Dare and there's a step of stairs, he would want to go and peek. No matter whether Ash looked or not, he would want to see what it is.
Towards the stairs, huh?
I would suggest the stairs first.
Alright, so
Then we'll come back
Yeah.
or fail, and we'll go back to the ladders.
we're gonna
I
head
don't
towards
think
the
he would
stairs
see
now.
us. We're kind of being like super stealthy right now.
But you start going. So while they're doing that, we're moving in. So do we see? while they're coming to
bad idea.
revelations way late after having fun slashing and hacking.
Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I am just trying to look for this particular table.
Is there like, when we go in, is there any reason like would 15 feet drop? Like if we like hung down and kind of dropped, is there any reason that we should take any damage from that?
From a 15-foot drop, if you were like, if somebody pushed you,
Yeah, but us going down, like instead of going all the way over to the stairs, can we just kind of like drop down the ledge right there to look in there?
yeah, you could
Acrobatics.
if you wish.
Because I'd rather.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Good luck getting back up.
Well, there's a no. He said that there's wooden stairs, but I don't see any.
And
Need to
are you
go
going down to A or B?
A.
We're kind of just like jumping
Okay.
down.
But
Yeah, the stairs by A.
yeah, I just there's no
Stairs,
reason to go-
stairs are for lame people.
I just feel like there's more of a chance of being seen by the stairs if there is happen to be something in here that we can see. So I'd rather slink down and then look around.
All right. So you both jump down, and okay. So as you both jump down onto the ground, you land very softly onto the ledge. As you pick yourselves up from the jump, standing in front of you, or actually, I should say, placed in front of you, are 3 foot tall dragon eggs.
Oh dear.
And in between them lie sleeping 2 drakes.
Oh, this is so me. Okay, I just kind of like put an ash. I just kind of like tap to myself and kind of like nod, just little handshake, like don't worry. And I don't take out my rapier of thundering. I take out my short sword.
Ash, can you give me a nature check though, too?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Derek. Keep going.
And so I take out my short sword and dagger, and I'm going to sneak attack the sleeping drakes.
1 or 2, or are you gonna try to do both of them?
Well, if the first one, if it like dies from the first one, then obviously I'm not gonna stab at it again.
Okay. Ash, being of dragon descent, you know that those eggs are black dragon eggs.
Oh.
And you also know that each egg roughly weighs about 150 pounds.
Hmm.
All right. Go ahead, dare, and roll for attack.
With
please.
advantage because they're sleeping.
With advantage, please. Yes.
Which means that it's automatically a critical hit.
Does it?
Yes, it does. Rogue, assassin archetype.
Okay.
So
it's already a crit. So 9.
would
So
be-
roll your
and
damage twice.
It just doubles the roll. So what it is,
Oh,
is
it just
it's
doubles.
4 plus times 2, so it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 instead of 9. And then I get my sneak attack on it, which this doubled, so 13 plus 12 is 25 on my first hit.
Okay. Let me check the stats on the Drake.
So 25 damage.
Can I see him going up there and ready my bow, just in
Yeah,
case?
kind of so
Yeah,
like-
sure. Go for it.
Yeah, so you just basically are, it would be the same thing.
How many
I'm
points of
attacking-
damage did you say?
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plus 12, 25.
25.
You kill it instantly.
Okay, and so then I turn and I stab the other one with my dagger,
Okay.
which is again, so that's a 2, 3, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Because it was a 1 for the roll. Only the roll is doubled. The bonus dexterity points don't get doubled.
Modifiers aren't added, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the rolls.
Oh, I see
Uh,
the.
So the
You
roll.
get the
was a
sneak
little-
attack damage.
Okay, and then which is so 14 plus 5, so 19.
19. Okay. So as you
Oh
go
wait,
in to attack this
so
one,
wait, if that was, oh well, that's fine. Never mind.
so as you go in to attack that one, this one doesn't go down. It does wake up and it's extremely angry, and it's going to take a bite at you, Dare.
But at that time, Ash was holding to shoot the arrow, right?
Oh, wait,
Well,
did I roll with advantage there? Because I
did you
had
roll?
I had my arrow ready.
Yeah, he said she.
I'll say you had advantage, but he's still going to take a bite at Dare.
Okay, so should I just roll this again?
Your reaction speed is only so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, 11 and 14. That's a hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hold on.
All right. That's enough. That's enough to kill him.
Well, you
That
would have
is-
had to
that
say
is
that
enough to
before,
kill.
though. You didn't. Say, you have to manually say it.
Yeah.
As long as it's active, though, you can use your bonus action to keep shifting it to different things. For that hour or whatever.
Well, no, that was my fire arrow.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay, never
Still,
mind.
I still have an hour or
That
like
one you
20
can
minutes
use,
left.
that one makes sense. I thought you were doing Hunter's Mark change,
Okay.
No.
because you can still do that with your bonus action, as long as it's active. 'Cause it's like an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he crits,
You don't have much health left, do you?
and you get bitten for 15 points.
And I'm unconscious.
I kind of slowly.
You make
can
your
I slay-
saving throw.
Well, I had to do it because it went below 0.
Yeah. Did that
And
pass?
that passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what he was trying to do, and he goes in. He manages to slit a little bit of the drake's throat, but it wakes him up. It wakes him up instantly as this is happening compared to the other drake. He goes in and bites and snatches on Dare's head and clamps down really hard. You go in and you see him as he clamps down. You release your arrows and pierces it right in the head, killing it instantly. Dare is currently knocked out within the jaws, the relaxed jaws of the drake.
Well, I'll quietly make my way over to him and lift him out of the jaws. His probable almost death there.
Can we just kind of see how my
and-
my death saves roll and see if I can just come back on my own?
Yeah, you
Are
make it to
you-
0. He's at 0.
So yeah, okay, he's at 0. Alright, so I don't have to. Could I use medicine on him to maybe
You would
bring
it
me
would,
back up to like
It
1?
would it wouldn't put me at 1, but it would stabilize me, so I don't have to do any more throws, but I'm at 0 still.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think,
So
I
it doesn't
think
matter.
that's how it works. I'm not 100%. I know you can stabilize with it though, right? Or do you have to have the medicine kit for that?
I do not have anything. No.
I don't know if you need the medicine kit for that or not.
Well, so I'm kind of stuck down here with an unconscious little halfling.
We're on our way.
Yeah, for now.
Is a 10 a make or a no? I don't remember.
10 is a make. For me, 10 is a make.
Okay, so can I just do another one and see what happens?
God.
Well, I'll sit here until the next time needed. So,
Doesn't a critical fail death save count as 2?
yes, it does.
Alright,
that-
stay where you
But
are.
assuming that the rounds are a minute, that's like what 2 minutes, and they're already coming down. I'm just gonna wait. They should be arriving at around this time.
Yeah. So I'm kind of just like
We decide to go down the stairs instead of the rope ladder.
I thought that's what you guys
I'm
said.
just
As you go down the stairs, you see Ash carrying Dare up the stairs. from the ledge, from the lower ledge as you come into the room, and you see that Dare is knocked out unconscious.
Dare, what the fuck have you done this time?
He's just
No
down again.
response from Dare.
I rush over to Dare and place my hand on him and start casting Cure Word. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
That's a curing word. You've
I
gotta
can
be
only
fucking
imagine this scene.
She's like,
You
"You
just
gotta-
helped him up.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!" And as she says that, this like soft light comes out of her mouth and spreads across my body.
Oh god.
Man, that's hilarious. Oh
So,
man.
what do I. Where's.
Have I noticed the eggs at this point?
Yes, Lothair, you have noticed the eggs.
Alright, I'm gonna go down and examine them.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll find the roll for you, Dare, so I can see how much I heal you for.
We should totally like.
It's healing word, right?
Yeah, I just used healing word, not the wand, because I'm like, I'm not wasting a fucking charge. You just died again.
Guys.
1d4.
It should, I think it's like 1d4 plus something.
Yeah, plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which I believe is +5.
Yep.
We should take these dragon eggs, put them into a bag of holding, and then just leave them there. And never open the bag.
Alright, so
I've got like a lot of things in my bag of holding.
that's
I'm always on
Or-
this bag.
Fianora, or you can cast it using a second level slot, and you can increase it to 2d4 plus 5.
Nope. Just one.
I'm still gonna need
Okay.
healing though, because that's only
He
8.
needs to learn.
That's 8. I'm not gonna be able to live through anything if we get into fights.
We'll go past that when we get there.
Except unless there's a trap and then I get damage
Alright.
again.
Well, then
You're
you
the
can
one who
tell
got
me
us into
right
this
now.
mess.
No, this has nothing to do with what I did.
Dare, you
Well,
come
you know
back
what?
into you come back to life, and you see a very mad druid with her hands around your head, and you feel this slight tug on your hair.
You know, if I didn't follow you, you'd be dead.
So good.
Hey, Dare, do me a favor.
Yes.
Can
Stop
you
dying.
roll a Can you roll a wisdom saving throw? I mean, just excuse me, not wisdom saving throw, just straight wisdom. Straight wisdom.
Oh, that was still with advantage on.
No, it's okay. We'll take it. We'll take the first roll. The first roll is what you originally roll. You know what, Darren? You haven't learned anything from this experience.
Hell yeah. Hey, the danger, the fighting, I can't help it.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
You just better hope we go to like an actual city where I can charge up this fucking wand.
I'm tapping the eggs at the moment.
Okay,
Oh
and
god.
as you tap the eggs, they don't respond from the tapping, but they are very warm to your touch. The area is, from what you can determine, a hatchery of sorts.
I say we smash him.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Does anyone have like a freezing spell? I want to freeze them.
What?
Sorry.
No. You're basically the one with spells.
What's the best way to take care of these eggs?
Okay, we're good. We're golden.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
for
hits.
one.
That's a crit. You destroy one egg.
Alright, and because I'm still under the influence of the thingy, I'm gonna attack another one.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a crit. That's a crit.
It rolled. No, that was an 18. That you
Well, that was an 18.
Oh, right, you set it to 19.
Yeah,
You didn't say
that
this.
that seems to work because it worked for the first one. That was a 19 roll.
I see.
You haven't destroyed the other egg, but it is
What?
damaged.
What about the one that I did right before? I poked at it too.
Okay. Well, with him, okay, you've destroyed a second egg.
Okay. Sorry, guys. As they're talking about like freezing and preserving it, we're like, smash.
That's
All right, you
okay.
have one more egg.
Oh, all right, cool.
I'm getting in on this.
Do,
Let's
do,
go.
do you think we could sell?
I can
Guys,
slash.
I was gonna say, could we sell the eggs to like a buyer or something?
I don't
Not
want
a
to deal
chance.
with these waking up and
Not a chance.
I'm their mother.
You could be their mother.
How are we
I don't
Okay.
want to be.
How are we
So
gonna
the
carry
third egg is destroyed.
this huge, heavy egg? Oh my god. Actually,
All right,
mine,
so
I
all
forgot,
three
mine
eggs
would've
are
gotten
destroyed.
Sneak attacks on it too, because we're all standing around it. Shattered to pieces.
Can we examine the lovely innards?
Yes.
Nature?
Within the innards of the egg, you see what looks to be a uh, a not fully formed black dragon. You can see that the scales and the coloration is starting to come in, um, but it's sort of like it kind of looks like a miniature xenomorph.
Can we nature to see how much longer it would take for the other ones to hatch? Ish.
Um, I would say if you have no background with dragons themselves, you wouldn't be able to determine that.
Okay.
So I can do this.
Ash, you know that dragons have a tendency to, especially in certain conditions, can hatch really quickly and even prematurely, but still be at full strength. These dragons, within the conditions, would probably have hatched within the next week or so.
And so I ask, how long do you think it would have taken for these things to actually hatch? In Elvish.
I would guess a week. We were close.
Well, good thing we're here now.
Good thing we took care of the darn things before they became a problem.
Are there?
I go down to look at the eggs and can I see whether I can save any of the egg fluid?
I would say no. None of the egg fluid would be something that you would want.
I'm curious
Shell.
about B. Can I go and look over at B?
Are there any other egg? I don't think we're only in one small tiny portion. We should probably check the rest of A for eggs. Make sure they're not more than just 3.
Yeah, well, 3 people could cover A while I go look at B.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
Okay.
perception around A while stealthed.
Well, perception around B.
I'm gonna follow Lofir. Right?
Okay.
Stupid.
Please do.
You're like
With...
looking at
Oh
a
wait, no,
fly on your
I meant to do
nose.
stealth. Whoops. Okay, I'm just. Okay, he doesn't even know I'm there.
I'm not even bothering with stealth. Just perception B
Uh,
for
Gotcha. As you take a look down, it's just a 15-foot drop as well, and it's filled with It's you can see spoiled meat down there. Looks like something's been gnawing at it as well. But whatever it is, it's not down there from what you can see.
Uh-oh.
Well, that saves my curiosity.
And so with that, did I see any other stuff around the A area?
You do not see any other eggs. As far as you know, and from what you can assume, and you're pretty sure of it, that these were the only 3 eggs
That was
in this room.
nice and easy-ish. All right. So we gathered people together, and I asked, like, well, what's the plan? Do you want to move on, or should we like try to rest so people like me can try to get even a short rest could get some health points back
We
or
could
something?
do a short 4-hour rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Then I get a full rest.
Because you have the elf thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if spells. I don't remember. Are spells come back with short or long only?
Spells I think are long.
Yeah. Spells are long.
But because I am a beautiful druid, I'm going to meditate.
Well,
Alright.
I got second wind and action surge back, so yeah.
So we
And
will
I get all my health and all my spells.
we will take a short rest then, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta roll your hit dice for your HP regens.
Yeah, because I have 3
Oh,
hit
yeah.
dice that are 1d8s. 8, 16. Can I do them one at a time to see what I get, and then
You can if you
Wait.
wish. That's up to you.
that way I don't like just overheal to death?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how does it work for a long rest?
Oh, nice. All right, so let's.
With a long rest, you can roll up to however many hit die you have.
With a
Okay.
short rest, how many can you do?
It's only one.
Oh, I thought that it was okay.
Alright, I get 8 back.
Yeah, but you
At
also get
22.
since this counts as a long rest for you, you get all of them back anyways. So you just
Yeah,
Just use them all up.
that's what I
I'm
did.
happy with.
you have 3 that
I'm
are
not gonna
level
use
3.
any. I'm just getting my second wind and action surge back.
Yeah, I just used all 3 of mine.
Oh wait, the hit die gets +1. Oh, so then I would have 9 because of my Constitution bonus. I didn't think about that. I didn't roll my hit die like that, but yeah, I just rolled the 1d8. But okay, that makes sense now. So yes, I had 9 back, so 17, 23. Sweet, and I have 2 hit dice now. But I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to go because I have something I have to do in 13 minutes.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to do?
Did we get any treasure tokens?
Uh, I mean, there's still much of the cave. There's only like 2 more rooms that you can search.
We still have missing people and stuff to find.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and we'll just fast forward. All right. And we'll say that you go up the rope ladder
Okay.
and you go into the
I
next
have
room.
13 minutes, so if we can do it within 13 minutes, I'm cool.
Oh yeah. Well, like we'll do it.
Cool.
So spread open on one of the tables in the simple room is a map of Greenfield's area showing the villages the cult has attacked and looted. An arrow is sketched in from the Greenfields towards the west and the town of Burgost on the tradeway, where the arrow turns north. A separate sheet of paper that is covered with numerals and columns contains the note: everything must be freighted north to Natar, excuse me. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones. Other papers are less of interest. Most of them have bad poetry about dragons. And that is in number 11.
Okay,
That's
so can we take that map then with us? That way we have. I know there was like another one I took earlier, but that way we can use it to understand where their movements are and stuff like that,
gotcha.
and don't have to just remember it.
All right. Do y'all move into the next room?
Yes.
Is there anything
Okay.
else at all in that room that's something we would want to check?
Other than that, you don't see anything else.
Okay. Then yes. I would assume we're going to sneak because we want to be careful and not just barge into things.
Okay, yeah. You can roll a stealth roll for me.
Group or just you?
Well,
You can have just dare roll for the group.
Good.
All right.
I'll
So
just
the
do
next
roll as
room.
well.
Okay.
well, either way,
So
the 2 will
the
be
next
covered.
room. the next room. The next hallway leads into room 12.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like another barracks, but this is a lot more. This looks more professional, nicely done. You can see other carvings of dragons and other things just decorating the room. You also see a small weapons rack in the corner of the room.
Can we check it out to see if there's any?
All right. As you look at it, there are scabbards that are decorated with dragon motifs. They don't actually look officially part of what you've normally seen on some of these guys. It looks quite gaudy, if anything.
Like worth something gaudy.
Yes, pretty much.
I
Take him.
toss them into my bag of holding.
Okay.
How many scabbards are there?
There were 3 scabbards.
So gaudy scabbards.
Mhm.
Gaudy dragon scabbards. That's my official type entrance into it. Alright,
Okay.
got it.
And you're moving into the last room, right?
Yeah, those like carvings of dragons and stuff, are they like carvings in the wall or are they like actual little
Yeah,
Okay,
they're in the walls, yeah.
then and they don't have any semi-precious jewels in their eyes.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so then yes, we will continue to sneak in to the next room.
All right. So the next room, as you move into the next room, off to the side, you can see the entranceway where you all originally came from.
Okay.
All right. So you're pretty much 100% sure that that's the area to head back out.
Okay, because well, I would assume we'd still see the like winged kobolds on the ground there, so
Yeah.
dead.
Uh, this room is practically empty, except there are some few boxes and broken items and scattered coins, small gems that were dropped during a hasty evacuation. This looks like it was a treasure room.
Oh.
You see several bottles of wine. Um, and everything all together roughly comes up to about 16 gold pieces. That's what's left in the room.
All right. Well, then
That's
I'll
it.
pass 4 gold to everybody.
Okay.
And then is the wine like salvageable? Is it like
Yeah,
a nice bottle? How many bottles?
there are 12 bottles.
12. So I pop the wine down. I'm like, we can have a little after party, yeah, celebration.
All right. And this is where we're going to end tonight's adventure.
All right. Sorry
So-
for the rush at the end.
No, it's okay. It's good. So, with the killing of Seansworth, the destruction of the hatchery, doing other little odds and ends, not to mention the awesome roleplay, guys, that y'all did tonight, everyone gets 2 treasure tokens, by the way.
Yay.
Sweet.
Um,
What
And-
I would do.
everybody gets 1,800 experience points.
Oh dang!
What?
If I'm not mistaken, that brings you to level 4.
20.
So
Yeah.
27.
2,700.
Awesome.
Damn. So we get our feats. At 18 dexterity. I have.
All right.
stuff to do.
So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, you can either increase your scores or you can take a feat.
I'm so taking.
Feet.
So that I'm rolling the 1d8 for my health, and I get +1 for the max. So
9.
that's actually 5 extra, so I'm at 28 health max. But I'm assuming I'm just gonna keep my current hit points until we do an official long rest. So
Okay.
Okay. I have 6 minutes, but can I can I roll for treasure? Cause I love my rolls.
Sure. Hold on. Let me pull up the table because I actually found a better table that works.
Is it 1d100?
That works with
still?
everything. No, it's not.
No! That was such a good roll.
I know.
Low rolls are weapons.
Not always. It could be low rolls or like simpler weapons.
No, like the low rolls select into the weapon category.
But you don't know what his thing is unless he shows it to us. He got
Maybe.
a new one, so you don't know.
That is true. Alright, what page were feats on the book?
Far down. Like 100 something.
Yeah. Yes.
She's up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, roll a 1d4, please. Okay.
Athlete, that's what.
Let's see.
Actually, is it athlete that I want?
Let me show you.
Now I'm gonna be tankier. And I got free damage as well.
Trying to see what else gives bonus to dexterity right now.
Okay. Roll a d6 there. Okay. Now for the last roll, I need you to roll a 1d20. Very nice, very nice.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to take resilient.
Okay, Dare,
Yes.
you find, or what you rolled up,
Wait, no,
you
no.
rolled up a set of daggers.
Set.
Set.
A set of daggers. The daggers are made of silver.
Oh wow.
Okay.
It's alchemical, so therefore it has the ability to do severe damage to lycanthropes. And each dagger does 1d4 plus 3 damage.
And then plus my dexterity.
Yep.
So they're plus 3 daggers.
Yep.
So 2 daggers, silver with 1d with that are plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Cool. And then doesn't the silver work against like undead stuff too, or something like that?
As far as I know, it's just lycanthropes.
Oh, I know that you have to pay to silver your weapons otherwise, but
Yes, you do. But you were lucky enough to roll for these.
awesome. Plus 3 daggers I'll take, because it'll be great for my double cross.
So, where rats, werewolves, bears, tigers, anything with where in the name of it, they're going to be damaged. They are vulnerable to those attacks.
Awesome. Anything vulnerable to silver. Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, well I'm gonna have to run now. I'll do all the leveling up and stuff later.
All right.
Sorry for the rest
See
of the
ya.
night.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
playing.
Thanks.
See ya.
See you next week.
All right. See you next week.
Video. Time to spend 2 treasure tokens. Rolling the 100.